Okay, so for years now, we've all seen other companies messing around with foldable phones. But now the whispers are getting a lot louder. It sounds like Apple is finally working on one. So today, we're going to unpack the incredible rumors swirling around a foldable iPhone. And look, this isn't just about a screen that bends in half. All the leaks are pointing to a complete reinvention of the iPhone's design. It could be a change so big, it might just be Apple's boldest move since the original. So, what are we even talking about here? What would this next big thing actually look like? Well, the rumors suggest a device that doesn't just make things a little better, it completely rethinks what an iPhone even is. And it could kick off a whole new era for Apple's most famous product. Now, at the heart of any foldable phone is the screen. Or in this case, screens, plural. See, the goal isn't just to give you a bigger display, it's to create a device that offers two totally different experiences, depending on if it's open or closed. The leaks are pointing to this really cool dual-screen setup. When it's closed, you've got a familiar, pretty handy 5.5-inch screen for all the quick stuff, glancing at notifications, firing off a quick text. But then, you open it up and bam! It completely transforms, revealing this massive 7.8-inch canvas for a truly immersive experience. Let's just let that sink in for a second. 7.8 inches. To be clear, that is essentially an iPad mini that you can fold up and slide right into your pocket. We are talking about a massive canvas for gaming, for watching videos, for just about anything. So what does a screen that big actually get you in the real world? Well, for one, true side-by-side multitasking. Not that cramped version we're kind of used to now. Watching movies becomes a legit cinematic experience. And hey, if you're a creative person, it's an incredible digital canvas for editing photos or sketching out ideas wherever you are. But having a giant screen is one thing. Actually housing it in a device that still feels good to hold, well, that takes some serious engineering magic. Which brings us to the physical design. This quest to make it strong, light, and almost impossibly thin. One analyst, Jeff Poo, is suggesting the frame will be built from a mix of titanium and aluminum. And trust me, that choice of materials is super strategic. It's not just about making it look and feel premium. What you get here is pretty much the best of both worlds, right? The titanium gives it that core strength, that rigidity you absolutely need to protect the folding mechanism. But then the aluminum keeps the overall weight down, so it doesn't feel like you're carrying a brick around in your pocket. But okay, get ready for this. This might be the most mind-blowing spec of them all. When this thing is unfolded, the rumors say it's just 4.5 millimeters thick. To give you some context here, that is thinner than the current iPhone 15. I mean, just stop and think about the engineering wizardry it takes to cram all the guts of a folding phone into a body that sleek. It's just wild. But that leads to the big question, right? How on earth do you make something that thin fold in half and not just snap? Well, the secret, the real magic, is in the most critical part of any foldable device, the hinge. It's the mechanical heart of the whole thing. And the tech they're supposedly using here is, well, it's just fascinating. It's called a liquid metal hinge. Now, don't worry, it's not actually liquid. It's this super advanced metal alloy that's engineered to do two things really, really well. Give you a perfectly smooth folding action and, not break after you've opened and closed it thousands of times. And this is a big deal because it tackles the two biggest problems we saw with the first-gen foldables from other companies. The goal here is a fold that feels smooth and satisfying, not stiff or creaky. And even more important, it's all about making sure it lasts, avoiding those wear and tear nightmares that some of the early models had. Okay, so let's zoom out and put all the pieces together. You've got a tablet-sized screen that fits in your pocket, a super strong titanium body that's thinner than a normal iPhone, and this crazy advanced hinge holding it all together. So the big question is, does all of this add up to a whole new era for the iPhone? And this quote really says it all. If these leaks turn out to be true, this isn't just another yearly update. This could honestly be the most exciting, the most game-changing iPhone since the one that started it all way back in 2007. Which really brings us to the final and maybe the most important question of all, the one for you. With a giant screen, this ultra-thin design, all this wild new tech, is this the phone you've been waiting for? It's definitely something to think about as we watch the future of the smartphone, well, literally unfold right in front of us. Thanks for joining me.